Oh yeah, it's double organic. Hey, thanks for tuning in for another dose of vitamin D with me. In this video, I'm going to be covering 6 meals that were served at the Woodstock Fruit Festival 2016, 6 of the dinners. We had cool cucumber ranch, we had a noodle night, we had a Mexican fiesta, we had chili, tabbouleh, and a Thai mango dressing. So I'll be reviewing all of those. Now before I get into it, I'll give a little caveat here. I might be critical on some of the things because I am a raw food chef and I have maybe my opinions and standards and tastes and how I like to make things. So I might be a little bit critical here and there, but overall the food was great. And what I also want to say is that when you're making food for a huge amount of people, like 600 people, sometimes the food doesn't taste the same as if you made it for just one person. You can't just make food for one person and multiply it by 500 and expect it to taste the same. It's weird, but when you're seasoning things, it gets different. It's weird, it's hard to explain, but the food was great, and let's get into this. Here's dinner tonight. Nice salad, a lot of tomatoes and cucumber in there with a cool cucumber dressing. Gonna give that a taste. Alright, just finished dinner on, it's actually day number 2, but this will be the day number 1 review. And cool cucumber dressing on top of lots of lovely salad fixings. And I believe it was like a sunflower seed, cucumber, dill dressing, maybe a little lemon and garlic, I'm not sure. It was really nice and light, not too heavy and fatty. Delicious all around. Dinner tonight is oodles of noodles and zoodles, but not koodles. Those are noodles made of cucumbers. There's no koodles here. Got 2 different sauces, sprouted lentils, looks delicious. Okay, so the noodle night, I must say this wasn't my favorite night. It was still okay, but I found the marinara sauce to just be a bit bland. I don't know why. It was a bit bland. There was a pesto as well, but they only gave you a small amount. And so what I think there could have been, maybe the marinara sauce could have been turned into like a bolognese sauce, and they could have made like some sunflower crumble to add a little bit of heartiness and fattiness to the marinara. Or maybe instead of the pesto, turn that into an Alfredo dressing. That way people can have the tomato or the Alfredo, and or mix them together for a blush to have a little bit of the fat. Or they could have made like little balls. I know that takes more effort. I just found it a little bit bland. Wasn't my favorite dinner. Tabbouleh, you can see here, it's based off of Karen Ramsey's recipe, which is really delicious, and actually it's a recipe that's in my book. And then I also have a bunch of lettuce and some avocados, and this is a smaller dinner for me because I had some durian around 3 o'clock, and I think it's about 6 now, so I'm not like super hungry, just having a light dinner. And I'll give you a taste test review in a second here. So the tabbouleh, it was great. That was my favorite dinner of the week. I'm not gonna rank all of the dinners, but the tabbouleh was great. It's made of cauliflower, cucumber, tomato, green onion, and parsley. It's Karen Ramsey's recipe. I love that recipe so much. I put it in my book, and it had a tahini drizzle on top. It was great. Put that all on top of mixed greens, and I was happy. Couldn't be happier. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Dinner tonight at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. With some spicy chili, a lot of tomatoes and sprouted lentils. Got some mushrooms in here as well, corn, and of course cilantro. And there's also some herbed tomatoes with celery salt and basil with a little ranch dressing on top. And I also have some romaine with a ranch dressing and some mango as well. So I'm gonna enjoy this delicious, delicious food with this awesome music in the background as well. All right, we had chili. I love making chili. This was made by Chris Kendall. It's kind of like a famous recipe of his, or infamous perhaps. I had lots of tomatoes, really savory, with lots of other veggies in there. There was corn and mushrooms, and probably some zucchini chunks, maybe some little chopped up carrot, lots of different stuff in there. One note, I think the mushrooms could have been chopped a bit smaller. They were just kind of like quartered, so they're a bit big for the chunks. You know, everything else is small. We have these big mushrooms. I would have chopped them up a bit smaller. That's really my only critique there. It had lentils. You could put lentils on top if you wanted lentils. So you had lots of options. Really hearty, really delicious. And what I also liked was that there were different sauces. If you wanted it to have a little bit of an extra kick, you could do that. Or if you wanted to put a stupid spicy sauce on, you could do that too. I put the stupid spicy sauce on. Yeah, it was really good. I think there was some avocado served that night. I don't remember 100%. I always love avocado when I make my chili. Loved it. That's a recipe from Chris Kendall. I've got a chili recipe in my book, but you can also pick up Chris Kendall's book as well if you like that. Winner, winner, raw vegan dinner. Have some noodles and some Thai dressing, some shiitake mushrooms, and there's also a coconut curry dressing. I'll let you know how it is. I also have some greens and mangoes, red and white dragon fruit that I'll be starting with. It's all about the food combining. Next recipe was like an Asian night. It had a Thai mango sauce made by Ashley Clark, and then Chef Alicia also made a coconut papaya curry sauce. Wasn't a huge fan of the coconut papaya curry sauce on its own, but when the two sauces mixed together, it was like, holy crap, this is like some crazy flavors going on right here. And when I mixed them all up, had a bunch of these sauces, it was really good. The sauces were put on top of a couple different things. You get some noodles, mixed greens, or there was like a bok choy cabbage slaw. I would have liked a little bit more fat. You know, I could put the sesame seeds on, but they're not my favorite seed. They're unless they're like ground into a tahini. When you're eating them, you don't get much flavor from them. And because the cabbage was, you know, a bit sort of tough, and they had these slightly bitter mixed greens, I would have liked a little bit more fat somewhere, maybe some avocado. But yeah, the sauce was very good. And Ashley Clark has her recipe book out all about the sauce. Last day of the Woodstock Fruit Festival, having dinner. Here's my what I eat in a day. I'm having this Mexican fiesta. We have chopped bell pepper, a kale salad with guacamole, and salsa here as well. It's got some sun-dried tomatoes in it. It's pretty good. I'm going to first have these delicious mangoes, and then I'm going to be making like tacos here with my lettuce leaves. I'm going to start digging in and get messy. Alright, so the Mexican fiesta night. I really like, you know, Mexican food. I love eating with my hands and having tacos, and there's a lot of variety with this night. There's the kale salad. I've got a similar salad to what they made on that night. It's like I call it a Mexicasa kale salad. Free on my website, you can check that out. And you know, this night had a lot of potential, had a lot of variety, but I found it was a bit bland. And this might be a little bit my fault. At the end of the dinner line, there were several containers of spices that you could shake onto your meals. I don't know if there was cumin in there, but I feel like it was missing cumin. The meal, the salsa, the kale salad, missing cumin, and they were a little bit light on the avocado. They only gave me a tiny little scoop of guacamole, and I would have liked more. I totally ate everything. I enjoyed it. Would have liked a little bit of some spice in the Mexican dish, and more avocado. I always want more avocado though. You can't please me there. So hope you liked the video. Hope you pick up some of the recipe books from people. If you're looking for more recipes, I got free ones on the website. And of course, I hope that you make it out to the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Like, the food's great. It is really great. Maybe in some cases I'm a bit picky, but the food was awesome. It's always awesome. If you like the video, you can like it. And if you didn't, you can always downvote the shiitake mushrooms out of it. And remember, my name is Naturally Ashley. Wait, no. My name is Double Organic. Thanks so much for watching. Get the 6 aspects of health every day. Earth, air, fire, water, work, rest. Subscribe. Let's walk the path of health together. Oh yeah, it's Double Organic. I offer something I call Double Organic Coaching. I even offer it free to one person each month. Got lots of epic recipes and information on health and wellness to share with you. Connect on Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Whoa, look at all those recipes. Those look tasty. Give me some of that. I'm proud to announce the release of my free raw recipe app. Do you want over 100 original raw food recipes in the palm of your hand? Click the links to download or search Double Organic on your phone.